Did you know there are currently over 6 million people over 50 years of age in Australia, and their voices need to be heard? COTA Over 50s is the nation's leading independent consumer organisation run by and for older people. COTA Over 50s membership encompasses the peak body councils on the ageing, or COTAs, in every state and territory, and the national organisation APA Over 50s. The work undertaken by these member organisations gives us the ability to truly be the voice of older Australians. The 2007 federal election comes at a crucial time for policy decision making in response to the ageing of Australia's population. Action is needed urgently in several policy areas in the next term of government.
The government certainly takes into account the advice that COTA Over 50s provides on behalf of seniors. I think they could point to a number of achievements over the years where government has adopted, both Labor and Liberal governments have adopted the advice of COTA Over 50s, and I'm sure that the election platform that you're going to present to us today will contain some of the things we've already talked about one-on-one, and we'll look forward as a government to reviewing those and seeing how they fit into our own philosophy, and the suggestions that you make, I'm sure, will very much inform the government's agenda going forward.
It's been my absolute pleasure to work with COTA for nearly 3 years now as the Shadow Minister for Ageing. I find that the advice that I receive from COTA Over 50s is always well researched, it's always based in fact, and it's always reflecting the membership of the organisation. I've valued the ongoing and frequent discussions that we have had over that period, and can I say it has certainly informed much of the policy approach that Labor has brought to this final part of the election cycle. So my thanks to COTA Over 50s for your investment in my understanding of the issues that are faced by older Australians, and I look forward to working with you into the future.
Thank you both very much for taking some time today to come and receive from us this election document. We look forward to working with you both in the future. And Minister, our election document.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Senator.
Thanks very much, Betty.
Thank you.
Good to work with you.
And you.
Thank you.
Thank you both. COTA Over 50s has highlighted the areas which political leaders need to address in their policy platforms. We are calling for a new focus and additional funding for mature age work opportunities, greater economic security for retirees, better standards of health and housing, sustainable aged care services, and particularly support for those experiencing disadvantage. As the 2007 federal election approaches, policies need to be reassessed to see whether they are targeting the most needed issues. A social and economic framework that supports healthy and active ageing reaps benefits for all Australia.